Hey everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude, the only podcast with the shittiest audio but the most amazing content. Thank you all for tuning in to listen wherever you are and however you're accessing us. We appreciate your time and we appreciate your interest in us. So sit back and relax, or if you're driving, enjoy the ride as you listen to another amazing episode. You know what I love? You know what I fucking love? Let me just go ahead and say this right now because it's happening right now. When you
Okay.
tell an elderly person, "Hey, I'm going to be on the phone," or "Hey, I'm going to be recording," and and they look at you and say, "Okay," but yet they yell from downstairs in the stairway shit to you,
Mm-hmm.
and all you hear is, "Hey, what? What was that?" That's what it sounded like to me. I can hear you
What is your
talking.
elder John Denver?
It's like, Jesus Christ. It's not even John Denverish.
Or
It's just fucking stupid ass shit like a
is it
fucking
Mushmouth Mary?
no, it's not even it's fucking what's his name I hate? Bob Dylan. Fucking
Did you take your
yeah.
CBD today?
Nope, not today. And let me. It's right here. Let me just go ahead and drink the bottle.
Yeah, go on and do that, okay?
Like it's just boop in there, like it's
Bitch,
heroin.
I had just ordered your ass a Snickers bar and it will be there soon.
Like it's heroin. Just me. This is the best. Let me tell you about this CBD. It goes quick.
It's off the
I
hook.
just. Oh man. You want fast ass acting shit. Let me tell you about this. Ah, no, it's just no.
Usaw.
Yeah, it's just, Drama's a free for all product. Anybody can get it. So
Fair.
it is like it's not it doesn't care about age,
Mm-mm.
race,
Mm-mm.
gender.
Mm-mm. It's right up there
It
with
it,
cancer. I mean, it does
it,
not fucking care.
it is a slice of pie. I mean, it's a pie that always has a slice for you. It just is not.
It's the gift that
It's
keeps on giving, Clark.
it is just like, here you go. Oh, you didn't get any? Here you go.
Oh,
Oh
here you
yeah,
go.
yeah. It's something
Here,
still for you.
take some
It's
more.
still got something for you.
It's
Don't worry about
yummy.
it. Get this. Get it's whatever flavor you want it to be, but you're not gonna
Yeah.
like it. You're not gonna like it.
Fair.
It's gonna look like the flavor you want it to be,
It's gonna
but
look delicious, but it's gonna
it's not
taste
gonna
like a.
taste like it. And
Mm-mm.
it's not gonna taste. And that's the appeal. That's the appeal. It's the most delicious looking thing that you never thought you needed, wanted, and you're eating. You didn't even know you were eating it, slice of trauma. But here it is in your mouth.
Mm.
And you think you knock it out of your mouth, it's got aftertaste for you too. Don't worry
Right.
about
No, it'll choke you.
it. Don't worry about it. But anyway,
Hello.
hey to you and hey to everybody listening. This is
Hey
the
guys, thanks
Dinosaur
for
and the
coming in and hanging
Dude.
out with us. We're really
Yeah,
sorry for what you're about to hear. Okay.
yeah. This is episode 34 of the Dinosaur and the Dude.
Let's get it.
It's I, you know what? I don't know who all has heard it, but if this is your first time, let me just go ahead and let you know that this podcast right here
Mm.
is the only podcast in the world has the
That's probably fair.
shittiest audio, but the most amazing content. And in this, you have a dinosaur and you have an ampersand. And right
Yes.
here is the dinosaur,
That's me.
and I'm the dude. And we're gonna get right into it because I don't know how far we're gonna go
Or
into
where
everything
we're
that we.
gonna land, really.
Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and just give you the fine print right now
Okay,
before we get
so
any further.
this is it. And I rechecked the paperwork, so I know that this is what it says. We
Because it
don't know
changes.
shit.
Mm, mm-hmm,
We don't know. We don't know what we're talking about. We're just jaw jacking
mm,
and we're just hanging out and we're just being
mm-hmm,
fam. So if we offend you, we're really sorry.
mm-hmm.
Don't listen to us. That's my best advice to you. if you if you can actually hear what I'm saying right now, then what I'm telling you is don't listen if we're going to offend you. And that's okay if you're offended. But we don't mean to be, we're not trying to be hateful.
I just look at the analytics. It's like, yeah, the 5 minute mark, the listen it just dropped. Nobody, nobody
Right.
listened. No,
Damn,
that's
she's
right.
offensive.
It's like zero first, second, all the way to the 5 minute mark. It's 100% listenership, and then all of a sudden, whee,
Nothing.
2%,
Then that
2% are
CBD
left.
kicked in, and you're
Yeah,
like,
2% of the
gone.
people, 2% of the people that were listening left. 2% of the 8 people
There's this
that were
one
listening.
person in India.
Yeah. So
So
now let's find
anyway,
Paris out
we
the
don't
way.
mean to offend
Yeah.
anybody. We love
Uh-huh.
everybody truly, but we just kind of have to laugh at life because if we don't, like, really, we're
Oh my
gonna cry.
God, we're gonna be in the news. But yeah, now that the fine
Not in a
print's
good
out of the
way.
way. Now that the fine print's out of the way, let me, because you just brought up a good point. Let me just talk to them directly.
Oh, go on. Listen up,
India,
kids.
India, get your shit together. I mean, I love y'all, but it's
Oh,
like
great food.
it's like I'm looking at as a bunch of countries. I think it's like 15. We are being listened to in 15 countries.
That's nuts.
In
Why would
15
anybody? I
countries.
mean, okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
in 15 countries. Yeah, right. Right. This is a long-winded thank you. In 15 countries, people are listening to me laugh, and I know my laugh sounds like I am a 106-year-old ampersand that smoked just unfiltered cigarettes my entire life since the age of 2. I get it. I don't know why I have that. It doesn't sound like as
I like your
wheezy.
voice.
It doesn't sound as wheezy when I laugh to myself, but when I hear episodes of us and I'm laughing, it's like, what the fuck? Do I have
I'm like, what's up,
asthma? Do I
Wheezy?
have Yeah, do I have coal miner's lung and I didn't know it? It's like all of a
So
sudden I'm just like,
I'm very raspy because I did a doozy today on the way home.
yeah.
Oh God, I was on a whole
Well,
different planet.
well, hold on. All I'm going to say, I don't want India to feel like, hey, what happened? India, just get the numbers up. You know what? You know what? Taiwan, I see you. China, don't be getting mad at me because I'm reading the screen. I'm reading the screen. On the screen it says Taiwan. You and whatever beef y'all got with them, that's on y'all. But
Work
don't
it
pull
out.
us in. Don't pull us into it. Do not pull us into it. And
Mm-mm.
you know what? Ohio, and talking to the US now, Ohio, yo, what's up? Columbus and Maumee, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, and Perrysburg.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like mommy.
Pittsburgh
Mommy.
is in the house.
No, Ohio.
Ohio. I thought you said Pittsburgh.
No, Perrysburg.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
It's a city in
I was like the
Pittsburgh.
city
It's a
of
city in
brotherly
Ohio.
love. Okay.
Yeah, it's a city in Ohio. Ohio is like right up there. I mean, we're big in Texas, but Ohio and
Everything's bigger in Texas. That's why
and
we look good in
ladies.
Texas.
And then I'm gonna leave this alone after I say this. Ladies, what's up, y'all? What's up?
God.
Because for the longest, we have been like non-specified. Okay,
Oh,
it's
okay,
been
okay, okay.
yeah, it's been like non-specified, female, male,
Are the
non-binary.
ladies showing up?
Lately, as of as of 60 60 days ago,
Oh,
um,
really? This is breaking news. Okay, go
yeah,
on.
yeah, ladies have turned the tide. It's like non-specified was holding hard,
It may
and
take
then
us a
all of
while, but we will eventually take over. It's just going to
yeah,
happen.
and then the ladies is like over over 50% of who listens
And
to
what's
us
the age range?
are ladies. Um, of the ladies, I
Yeah.
don't know specifically the ladies.
Okay, India.
Over overall,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
overall it is let's see, since we started, like this part right here, that laugh right there, it sounds like I just huffed coal all my life. Um,
It sounds like you've been smoking a bowl all day.
Within the last 30 days, it's been like 18 to 18 to 60 plus. We're hitting people.
Oh, that's not a spread at all, is it?
Well, I mean, it breaks it
Fucking
down.
hell.
It breaks it down 18 to 22, 23 to
Okay, but which
27.
one has the most?
Oh, which one has the most? Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha, gotcha. 45 to 59.
Ladies, thank you very much because I am 45 years old. We need to rise up and take this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's some sexy ladies in that area right there, in that age group right there. I'm just gonna say it.
Well,
I think
yeah,
that,
I'll
yeah,
agree to that.
yeah. So okay, that's enough
Now that
analytics
we're all
talk.
hot and bothered,
Right, that's enough
talking about the
analytics
plethora of
talk.
ladies.
Right,
Whew,
because I think you get into that age group because we hit on a lot of things about elderly, and then we also
don't give a fuck. So,
one, two, that. But I say that's probably the third. If I want to go with the top three things, we talk. Well, no, elderly. Honestly, we started off with elderly, but elderly's kind of taking a drop. It's because it's like so many things we could say about them. But as of late, um, we've been real, and I'm just gonna say it the way it is. There's no other way to put it. Uh, we've been hitting the vaginas pretty hard as of late.
yes.
As-
Yeah,
last
and it's
two
ready for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
last two
ready. We have primed
episodes.
it.
Yeah, last two episodes. Episode 32. The title of it is Vaginas, Vagina Pad, Backyard Aliens, and Prisleys. Oh my. Episode 33, Our Massage Addiction, Ask
hmm
the Dude,
Yep.
and beef with a queef. We welcome vaginas is what we're saying. And
We're
that's
not afraid of them either. I mean, we've seen some terrible, horrible things,
it's a
but we're
very
okay
odd
with it.
but it's a very odd dynamic, I think. If I could step back from ourselves and just go, look at us. It's a
I
very
know.
odd
Go us, right?
dynamic. It's a very odd dynamic because I don't know of where you got a lesbian and a dude. There's a
Mm.
lesbian and an ampersand on the same on the same podcast talking about their perspectives of things. That I don't
And
think
one
that.
being the vagina. No, I get it. This is custom made for y'all. So if you're
Well,
listening
yeah,
out there,
like
we
the
did this
gap,
on purpose.
like this gap is being bridged that I don't think this bridge has
No
ever
pun
been made.
intended. Thank
No,
you.
yeah, I don't think this type of bridge has been made because you always hear about the you always hear about the false testosterone dudes that are like, oh, you know what, vaginas? Yeah, all the chicks want me, and my dick is so big, and they're
It's the size of
talking
a
about,
walnut.
yeah, right, and they're talking about all the chicks, and oh yeah, I do this, I'll do that, but you never really hear. I never. I'm just gonna say I never really hear that same perspective in regards from a lesbian. Like, okay, yeah, so there's some chicks out there that are sketch, and this is why. Like our last episode where you were talking about the infections, I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like some dangerous times right there. So I'll just leave it at that. But in any case, yeah. So
Survival of the fittest.
yeah, it is survival of the fittest. It is very much survival of the fittest. But hey, you know what? It's cool. I think everything is survival of the fittest in some fucking
These
way or
days, fucking hell, right? It's a war zone. Good
way, or
Lord.
it is just like
You know, it takes me an hour to get to work.
spin the fucking wheel.
I
Yes.
live
So
18
what
miles.
happened? What happened? Because you were like saying you were on a journey.
Oh, fucking hell. I have to be on a journey because I go through 3 active construction zones on my way to and from work. So I
That's
told my
super,
boss, look,
super fun.
hey,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm going to end up being on top of a building, popping people off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to work from home on Friday and Monday, and I'll come in on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
You like gave up. You like gave him notice. Hey, look.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't want to be on top of the building, but that's
He goes, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to do.
I
I
took a
was like,
step back and
yeah,
I took a step back and I see that's where I'm headed. So
because, right,
I
because
know you don't want
it's
that
going
on
to be
your
ugly. No, I would never, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just, it's not. since my dad died, honestly, I mean, I've really had to take inventory of what's important to me in my life and where I want to be. And I love my job and I love the company that I'm
Yeah.
with, and I do a
Hmm.
great job.
Yeah.
Um, but I just don't want to put up with the bullshit. And if I
I
can
think
work
that,
around that, great. And if not, then okay. I
I
mean,
mean, but is that a thing that you think, and I know you're looking at it from your perspective, is that a thing that you think some people have just gotten to the point of seeing about themselves by way of, um, by way of the pandemic and by way of you're at home and you're starting to see, okay, I can do this stuff and still be engaged with home life or things that I do. Whereas before, y- people were just so detached because they were having to physically leave a place and whatever the fuck's going on at that house while I'm gone, I'll just find out when I get back or,
right. Or
by,
could be burnt.
or yeah, or by way of text or calls. This is a little bit easier now in some people with the remote viewing and Ring and all that kind of stuff. You can see all that kind of shit. But I feel like now that we've come out of that in a way to where businesses are saying, hey, you need to really come back to the office now. I'm seeing a lot of people just saying, "No, fuck that." I
Right.
mean, I mean,
Yeah. So
we were doing
people can
good.
do if people can do it and be productive at what they do,
Yeah,
then and be know that they're going to be held accountable if they don't do what they're supposed to do, and to make themselves focus and stay on task so they can get the things done that they need to do, then okay. But like for instance, for me, I prefer a hybrid position because I do
right,
like the office. I do like going in. I can get a lot more done because I'm forced to whenever I go into the office.
right.
Um, because everybody's coming into my office and they're like, we need this and we need this and what about this and did you do this?
Uh-huh,
And so I'm like, ugh. But whenever I'm at home, I can really focus and work on projects that have to be done.
right.
So
Do you think like the hybrid thing is kind of like a slow bake for some companies to eventually just get people back to work anyway?
so I think that that's certainly an effort that's being put in, but I don't
Yeah,
know how much more bullshit people can take.
right.
And if everybody starts to not show up for work, then that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because I think the way the pandemic worked out to a detriment to a lot of places, people, and businesses was that it just showed I can really detach from all that shit. I don't have to, like, I can work remote. And a lot of companies made this huge effort to just make it so that everything was super accessible to where everybody could work remote.
Right.
And now it's like, okay, now that you've fucking totally renovated your, so to speak, totally renovated your home computer, and we furnished all these laptops that allow you to do everything you were doing in the office at home. That's great and all, but now we need you to come back because the fact is still the same. They've got these physical buildings that they're paying out the asshole for,
Right.
and no one's there, so they need to justify that expense. So let's get some people back in them. What do you mean you don't want to come back? Wait, okay. Well, how about how about a hybrid thing where you come in 3 days out of the week? No, two. Okay, two is better than none. So come on in, and now it's something that they can do, and then they have like monthly meetings where it's mandatory you have to come in. It's just an interesting thing, and it's not just businesses, schools too. Schools are the same, like they
Sure.
were running classes to from elementary on up, and now it's like, yeah, we want schools to come back. I was like, I mean, but why though? You
So
have
if
that option.
sorry. Um yeah, you're right. You have that option. We were given that option.
Hmm.
So, and now that we're getting used to this way and we finally got it because it was a struggle getting there,
Right.
we're really thriving now. So don't
Yeah.
make us come back and disrupt us again. If we want to come back, great. Maybe your kid's not doing so good on their own. Maybe they need that classroom environment. But some kids are whizzing through it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that there's that, and I think the opposite. I mean, not the opposite. I think the same is true for office people that work in the offices. Like, you know what? I was not nearly as productive when I was in the office as I am at home. Maybe the
Right.
office environment, the office life was just something that I was programmed to think was the way business and having a
Hello.
job
Really?
worked. Yeah, having a job worked, and
Controlled
now,
thinking?
yeah, and now that I'm at home and I'm able to break myself out of that way of thinking and see that I'm just as or even more so productive in it, and I spend less because I don't have to drive anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to put on clothes, let alone fresh clothes. And
I haven't worn pants since
like, I
2020.
mean, some people are sitting there in the meeting on Tuesday knowing this is the same shit I wore Monday, but no one fucking knows.
Every
And
fucking day.
everyone's at the newsroom basically, and they've got a dress shirt on in the top and fucking underwear on at the bottom. Who fucking cares?
Right. A
Who
banana
fucking
hammock.
Yeah, who fucking cares? Here's a link to my whiteboard. You see it? Great. That's what's important. And to make sure you get the
Right.
shit. So it's very interesting that you got that now.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, is this sinking in? Yeah.
No, I was just thinking.
You're just thinking of all the
I
banana
was,
hammocks.
no, I was thinking about. Oh my God, somebody like tough guy Tammy, right? Sitting there like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't need to see me. I'm over here just waxing my nipples.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing? Hey, look at this presentation. Look at this video.
Right.
It's 25 minutes long. And in her head, she's like, just the time I need to self-pierce. Let's go.
Right.
Like I've been
What's it
ice
gonna be today?
yeah, I've been icing my whatever the fuck. I've been icing it for this whole time, and now I'm about to pierce it while you watch. Yeah, so people are able to do stuff that I think a whole new way of approaching um
Life.
business life interactions with people, the way you do things. Do I need to go to the grocery
Right.
store? No, I fucking don't. I just go ahead and use the service that delivers it to my house. Clickety clack, it's all here.
But
And
there's go ahead.
no, I'm saying, and that's it. I mean, that's where people are really seeing, the blinders taken off by way of the pandemic.
Well, right. And speaking of blinders, I don't know if you ever heard the commercials. They were on the radio and it was
Mhm.
talking about public online school. And this was
Mhm.
2017 to 2019.
Right. Hmm.
And I remember it being so foreign when they said it at
Yeah. Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
and we're like, what? Do it on the internet? I mean, like
Yeah.
on the World Wide Web,
Like,
so,
you're right.
and then
You're
it
right.
happened. So,
Yeah.
but then also the same thing with work, if you were like, I'm going to work from home, people would be like, what are you talking about?
Like,
But then
seriously.
we had to do it. And so now we know it's an option.
Yeah. So seriously, no offense to the people, and this is very rarely do I say no offense, but I
Yikes.
I genuinely don't mean it when I say it, but I'm just going to say what everybody was thinking. And if you're saying to yourself, "Don't know what I was thinking," you are full of shit. But literally going to school online before the pandemic, going to school online, going to work online, depending on the job, it diversified over time, but it was pretty much if you were going to school online, you had either a disability of some sort.
Fuck you. I went to school online and I graduated in 2017, you asshole.
Okay, right. You had a disability of some sort, or
I am a disability. What is wrong with
or
you?
some allergic thing. I mean, like you can't go out in the sun or whatever the fuck.
No, I had a kid. I had to
Right,
be a mom.
Right. No, and that's what I'm saying. Over time, it diversified. It became like for real. You think about it.
I know
Um,
you're right. Actually, you're right.
the University of Phoenix, it hasn't been around for a long time.
No, been long enough.
But I'm just saying, like, for that mindset to be different than anything else, there's few and far. There's like only one University of Phoenix. Like when that came out and was doing things, people were like, oh, you're gonna go
Well,
to, oh, you're gonna go to university. Isn't that an online school? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they have an Arlington campus.
Right. They had to come up with campus to make it to where they were legitimate. I mean, I'm just saying it, honestly, that's what it was. And then next thing you know, people started, it started becoming more and more of a thing.
Right.
I mean, I got family members that did online schooling and all that kind of stuff. But that's what I mean. Over time, it diversified, and people
It
were
was just
actually,
funny when you said it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I
You're
get
like,
it
yes,
because
and you had to have a disability, and I'm like,
because
hey, hello,
that was
sitting
that
over
was
here in my
legit.
helmet.
Yeah, well, you had to have a disability, or you had an issue where you couldn't be out, you were in you were in juvenile detention of some sorts, and you couldn't go to physical. You couldn't go to you physically couldn't go to schools. You had to take these courses that the school board would recognize, but you have to do it at home.
Hey, do you remember when you could take college courses via um, like a DVD at
Yeah, and
home?
so and that's what I'm saying is like it diversified over time. They had these ways of doing it, but it didn't. None of it really popped the fuck off like it is now
Oh,
until the
sure.
pandemic. Until
Right.
the
Thanks,
pandemic.
COVID. Right.
So that being said, when you think about it,
I love to
the way
think.
we did things totally amped up in
Oh, yeah.
less
It's
than
totally leveled up.
in less than 2 3 years. Like the whole dynamic of
Right.
school, of work, of interaction with people
Of death
completely.
and how we don't have to throw, not throw, we don't have to have funerals.
Yeah.
Some
I mean,
people are opting out of that now. They're like, we're just going to go to a really nice
like
dinner together.
all of that changed in 2 years. Easy.
Yeah. Hmm.
Easy 2 years. Like a whole
That's how fragile we are.
generational, huh?
That's how fragile we are. But we think like, oh, we got it. We've got
But
it figured out.
yeah, no, I get what you're saying about fragile, but at the same time, it's like our whole mindset of how it's like, okay, this is the way we have to do it. This is the way you have to go to school. You have to go to junior high. You have to physically go to junior high. You have to physically go to high
Right.
school. You have to physically go to a university. Which university are you going to? Like going to. It's not which university are you taking classes from. That means you're sitting in your bedroom. Which university are you going
Right.
to? Like which ones have you applied to and you're physically going to? Which job are you going to? You were going somewhere. And in less than a fucking year, we totally changed all that shit.
Right.
Every bit. Like before the pandemic, you had full access to where you were working if you were in IT. No questions asked. You
Sure.
got full you have full access. You can access the servers. You can look at files. You have a laptop that the company would give you a laptop so you can access that shit because you were on 24-hour calls. Clickety clack. The server
Right.
went down. You got to talk to India.
You were important.
Yeah,
Now I'm like, what is this paperweight doing? Oh, that's my laptop.
yeah.
Never mind.
I'm plugging India again. You have to talk to India and you have to go. Okay, great.
Can we have somebody
Pandemic.
call in from India, please? I don't even. Can we
Yeah,
have somebody call in, dude? Is that a thing?
we can, but you know, fuck
We might
me if
not be
I'm
able to
gonna
understand them.
fuck me if I'm gonna be. I'm straight up. If somebody from India emailed us right now and said they wanted to join the show, I would lose my shit. I would be laughing so hard. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Like I want it, but I know I don't.
I would do it. I have so many questions.
I mean, I do too. I want it, but I'm like,
Like,
I'm like, bruh, it's not even 8 a.m. What the fuck are
I
you
want to
doing wanting to get on
know.
this
There's
show?
so much.
Any case, maybe for the 35th, we'll have somebody from India. I'll email somebody in India. Hey, you want to join it? Want to join it?
Yeah. If you're listening
Just,
in India, we would
just,
really like to
yeah,
talk to
just
you. And
email
if
us.
you can speak English and not try to scam us in any way, that would be
They
helpful.
all just speak English. It's cool. I speak to yeah. I have a lot. So, anyways, so yeah, I was just thinking about that. I just started thinking about that right now. It's not something that I was planning to talk about. It's just something that really like wow. Think about that shit.
I'm glad that you said it, though. That was a mouthful. And
Yeah,
it
think
was
about that.
important.
It's just interesting when you think about it,
It
how
is.
we do things just like we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do
Oh,
this, we got to do
stuck
that,
in a fucking rut all the time.
and then one thing happens, and you're like, "Oh fuck, never mind." Turn off, turn off all the governors. Hey, everyone, you could do
I
the shit
wish.
you could do the shit we've been telling you not to all this time, and we're gonna give you laptops. Even though we told you we didn't have the budget to do that, now we can. We're gonna give you
My God.
we're gonna give you laptops fully stacked, and we're gonna have meetings. Everybody learn how to put
Ugh.
background filters on. All right, cool.
Can
If
I
you
be the
don't have it,
unicorn?
yeah. If you don't have it, awesome. Gary's gonna send you corporate background so everything. People like
Leave me alone,
investing.
Gary.
Yeah, people investing in headsets and coming up with this. I need two screens for my home office. Fuck you.
Okay, I
Really?
have 2 screens for my home office.
Right, but I'm just saying, before that, no. People were
But
like,
I
I'm
bought
not,
these. These are mine.
people are like, I'm not getting two screens for my house. I don't even stay at home like that.
If I have to
Pandemic
look at
comes.
one screen, you would think
Yeah,
that I was, like, suffering like I was a hostage.
yeah. Pandemic comes and everyone's like, I need a panoramic screen.
Mm.
Can I
I
hook
also
this up
need
to
2
my,
truckloads of toilet paper.
yeah. Like, oh man, you've got to do everything that you never thought about now. It's just an interesting thing to think about. Like, it's
Oh
just
my
like
god.
nothing that I was completely thinking of other shit to talk about in this episode, but
Right,
I don't
but
know.
just hold 'em real quick. So, okay, going back to India, I would love to be able to talk to India about the bathroom situation,
Oh my
COVID,
God,
because they're
COVID.
yeah, because they're
Jesus. Hold on, going back to India real quick.
No, I'm being serious because
Holy
we had a
shit.
toilet paper shortage, but
Yeah,
in some areas of the world, and India
yeah,
might be one of those, you have a hole, there's a hole and you like crunch down and,
yeah.
do your
J-
business.
Yeah,
So
Japan's that way
that
too.
was a okay.
Japan's that way too, but also there's a lot of countries that don't give a fuck about that because they have bidets.
Oh, right, right, right.
And
Yeah.
you know what? It's time to share.
Oh
Let me
God.
tell you,
Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you going to talk about? Okay, go ahead.
let me tell you about bidets. I don't know why people are so afraid of them. I was talking to, of course, this is family talk. I was talking to my uncle about it,
Oh.
and he was quote unquote, I'll be damned if I have some water shooting up my ass. Now, now, if you go into the experience with that mindset, yeah, you're handicapping yourself because
You'll have an
it's a
impenetrable force.
yeah, because yeah, you're like sitting on it like a kid about to get a thermometer shoved up their asshole. But you're an adult.
Oh my
I don't want like
God.
thermometers are the smallest things you could have shoved up your asshole.
Right,
But yet
right.
it's the
And they're like,
one thing but it's the one thing that people like it's like a stick of dynamite when you look at people's face. And take your temperature.
right.
Why?
You
Why?
know what? It's kind of funny that about
Ugh.
3 decades later, you're asking for it.
Yeah, and like I'd rather it up my ass. Really? Really? We've got thermometers. We just shoot this little thing, and an invisible beam touches your forehead and tells us what your
Like
temperature is.
fairy dust.
But
Pansies.
you're still wanting something up your ass. Oh, okay. Okay,
Okay.
that's telling. Now it's telling. Now it's like we've got all this technology.
I think that might be
Again,
pegging, but
again,
whatever.
again, by way of the pandemic, we came up with another fucking thermometer. So now it's kind of interesting because they've got bidets, and my uncle's like, "No fucking way, I'm not having no." Mm-mm." It's like it's not, and I'm like, "It's not a water hose. It's not a water hose hooked up to a house. That's not how it works. I don't care what it does. I don't care. It's the cleanest fucking
It's like
feeling
taking
ever."
a shower, but just for your butthole.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I talk about bidets and not sound like I'm coming at the same time? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Life changing. That might seem like I'm gassing it too much. But
Pun intended.
yeah, but for someone that has had to use a copious amount of toilet paper,
Okay.
bidets are
This is happening.
a
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm
Bidets are
sorry. I didn't okay.
no, it's
Yep.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Bidets are fantastic. They're fantastic devices, and whoever thought up the math in order to make sure that there was an unerring stream of water that was going to hit your asshole every fucking time, no matter
It's like
where,
a drink of water from a
no
fountain when
matter,
you're super thirsty.
yeah, but don't drink it. But it's not, it's like sometimes you sit on it and you're just like, and you're just sitting there letting it shoot all the water. You're like, how does it know exactly where my asshole is? Of all the assholes it's been around, it never misses. It's like, how? So then you want to reverse engineer it and stuff. Like, how does it work? How does it always
Speaking of
know?
reverse, do you think a woman could turn around? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
nope, no need, no need. They have a frontal one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Your prayer, it's been answered.
no, no, thanks. I'm good though.
No, you sure? You think
Yeah, I
that?
know. That
You
water's not
think that?
purified, or I don't know. It's toilet water.
You think
No thanks.
that? No, well, okay, okay. Just don't accidentally hit that button and then you're like, hey, never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. So in any case, yeah,
Wow.
I think it's interesting that those are the things that we totally don't do but probably need. And toilet paper was a thing that came up missing for sure. Hand sanitizer came up
Dude, I
missing.
had people at my office just taking big ass containers of hand
It's,
sanitizer. They're
it
just taking them.
was that one person that they they bought a whole shipment of it, I think, or somehow they got
Oh
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
shipment
Yeah.
of hand sanitizer and they were gonna
Resell, right?
resell it. They were gonna resell it on Amazon or whatever, and they were doing like some stupid amount. Uh,
That's so
it's
disgusting.
so yeah, it's so weird because it's always like people will try to um capitalize
Right. But that's just so gross.
on the misfortune of others. Yeah,
Yes.
I've I've turned down working with people so much because they'll want to capitalize on
Mm.
the misfortune of others. There was one person. She was like, I want to come up with this campaign for my mask because it's a mask that is at N95 or whatever the fuck."
Right.
She was wanting to sell it for $150 because it comes in a box. This is a custom made box, and I'm on the phone and it was like, it's a mask. Yeah, but you can only get this mat. It's a mask. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the air quality, it's a fucking mask.
Right. I mean, how many layers do you need? And if so, put on a
You
hazmat suit.
you
Okay.
you can buy this same mask elsewhere for in bulk in a box of 10, in a box of 20. Um, Buying one for $150, you're preying on the misfortune of other
Mm-hmm.
people,
Well,
and
and
you're
the
pre-
the
yeah
misinformation of people, you
e-
know.
you're preying on their fears. You're like, hey, this is the only
Hmm.
mask that's going to save you from the toxins in the air that you can't see. It's, and this $150 you're spending on it's going to be worth it because it's going to save your life. You can't use it, whatever. I think it's just interesting how people still do that, even though I mean it's capitalism, so what the fuck ever.
Right. I mean,
But
really, honestly, do you expect anything less from these
nah,
people?
nah. I mean,
Exactly.
I think people just still want to figure out a way of coming off to be the caring savior, uh, while getting you to pay for it as well, and
Right.
it's super
Shitty.
fucked. Yeah, it's just super fucked and shitty, and it's kind of sad because you want to get stuff out to people, but at the same time, you're just staining yourself fucking with them.
Yeah.
With people like that, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna be dragged down your shitty ways
But
by
there's
doing
going to
that.
be good people that come out of really bad things, and there's going to be bad people that come out of really bad things. And those bad people, they will show up and you'll be able to see them.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope that. I mean, there's certain situations where things like that comes, but then it's seemingly fleeting because the bad shit just takes front and center every time.
Sure.
But
It's salacious.
yeah, it's very much a thing where you just got to really look out for it. I
I'm
think
on
another
guard, which is
when
why
I
I'm only going into the office 3 days a week.
yeah, I think it's another thing, just touching on all the shit that we've talked about before now. Now I'm just reflecting on all the shit that we've talked
Go
about
on.
before.
Let's talk about it.
I think that it's interesting how things like that and other things fuck with people's even relationships with people as well. And you almost realize that time away from one person or a group of people really shows how relevant that relationship is. And you can have it to where you're like, oh yeah, we're awesome. Oh yeah, we're doing shit all the time. And then, one fucking
Sure, sure,
pandemic or
sure.
one lockdown happens and you're like, I've never heard from
Them again. Right. And they're
I,
not dead because I see them on socials.
I
So,
guess I guess they're doing things and
oh, they went and had ice cream. That's good. I like, well, I
oh
ice cream
oh
too.
he
Can I
has
have
a
some ice cream maybe next time?
he has a beard now. Huh. Okay.
And a kid. Where did that come
Yeah,
from?
right. He is a kid. What?
Fucking
Dude,
pandemic.
twins?
Damn. We said stay
Twins.
20 feet away from people, not up in their shit.
Twins. Bro, what happened? Hey man.
Twins.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard from you. Yeah. What happened? You and Stephanie got married? Yeah,
COVID
well,
twins.
she came over during the lockdown and I was like, hey, just stay. And the next thing you
She
know,
couldn't leave.
we got yeah, we got twins and we're married. What? Y'all just fucked the pandemic away, huh? Yeah, we had nothing
Right.
else to do. We both could work
Do
from
what you got to
home.
do.
We both
It
could
was really
work from
boring for a few
home and
weeks.
huh?
It was really boring for a few weeks, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. It's like it's kind of just super weird how how a lot of shit changed. People just changed. Relationships changed. How you interact with people to even do shit changed. And then right in the background, feeding all of that shit, politics.
Ugh.
Politics is fucking just like just when you think people are coming together. Fuck you. It's like,
Right.
okay, here we go. Never mind. Never mind. Assume the usual position. Here comes the fuckery.
Right. And it is
Yeah,
happy to be out and about.
here it comes. Here comes all the glorious fuckery.
Feels like sharing freely.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, um, do we want to talk about Arrival or no?
Yeah, I was gonna say we got movies to talk about.
Yeah,
You
we
know,
have movies. Yes, we fucking do. Hello.
we got shit to talk about. We got real shit to talk about.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
important stuff, not that
so
politics bullshit.
so you got Arrival and I got Teeth. Go.
Okay, I'm going first.
Yes, you are, because I went first with Joe Dirt last time.
So who was the woman in that was Amy? Who was the lady in Arrival?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Amy Brantley?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Who? Amy
No.
who?
It's Amy Adams.
Amy Adams. Okay.
Damn.
Um, yeah, that's your girl. She did a really good job, and it completely changed my perspective of um, alien movies.
Yeah.
It completely changed because I thought about like
Wait, sorry. Not meaning
Men
to
in
laugh.
Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It's like
and
I
I'm
just
not
thought
really
real.
into sci-fi or
Yeah.
sci-fi.
I just went back
So
real quick to remember. Wait, her alien, her okay, her gauge on alien movies are based on. Okay, yes, I remember now. Got it. Go.
okay, right. But hey, look, the other one that you had me watch, with the goat man, Philip.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, the witch.
yeah, that one was also kind of out there, but I
Yeah.
totally got that one.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah,
I
fuck.
never really
Arrival's a
understood.
yeah. Arrival's a really. Well, you go ahead. I don't want to skew what you're saying. Go ahead. Sorry.
Arrival something that could actually happen.
Mm, mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it could.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that the Philip thing could happen with the witch. I mean, there's some
Well, it
trickery
probably
there. I
did.
mean, if what was it? She wanted some butter.
Yeah, it
He
probably
made butter
did.
look sexy, like
Oh,
is
he
it
made it
as
like
if it
you didn't
weren't
even
sexy
see
enough.
it. You didn't even see it. He just
No,
made
you
it
didn't have
sound like
to.
it.
I tasted it.
He made it sound like it was the sexiest thing, and he
Yes,
knew this chick has never seen uh
paths like
butter.
this before.
She's never seen butter. I'm about to just ask her, hey,
This is mm.
without like the taste of butter, you know what? I've heard of butter.
Right.
I bet
That
that
shit's
shit tastes
good.
good.
Can you
God
put
damn.
that on some bread?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like now
S-
everybody's had butter, but like all of a sudden the goat just changes to a dude and whispers in the back, wouldn't you
I
wouldn't
want,
you
I want my wife to come up to me and say, "Do you want some butter?" I'd be like,
would,
"Fuck yeah, let's go."
wouldn't thou like the taste of frosting? What, motherfucker, did you just say? I've had butter, so you can't sway me with butter, but
Right now,
frosting? Frosting?
I'm like,
Let's
"Is it
go.
hand churned, small batch?" Nope,
Yeah,
I'm not
like
interested.
like the witch could totally happen because if you look, if you remember in the movie, everyone's fucking dead, and the only person that's alive is
Right.
flying in the air at the end. So she's not gonna run to and tell anybody about the story. So fuck it. So yeah, both movies are likely possible.
So, okay. Um, for Arrival, I think the most beautiful thing about that was the way that they wrote their letters and what they were saying.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah,
thought about how exactly aliens would communicate with us. I always thought like they're just going to be like, "Hey, we're from over here and we want your resources."
yeah. I think it's
But we
interesting.
have to figure out how to talk to him.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting because if you think of it on just us humans on a planet right now, you have to learn a language in order to talk to some people. And maybe your language is a variant or a dialect of another language, so you kind of can pick up on this word, that
Mhm.
word, the other, and or maybe your language is a romantic language, so there's this word sounds like are you saying this because it sounds like that in my language? Okay, fine. But if you're from another fucking planet, you're another species, like again, you don't even have to
Or
go
another
far.
something else that we don't even know is out there. Like maybe they're not planets. Maybe they're called poofs.
Right.
Who knows?
But I mean, even we don't even have to leave this planet. Like right now, if we were to talk to a whale, they can't
Well,
articulate.
Dory does it on Finding Nemo.
Right.
So I
Yeah,
think that that's a good start.
we have to get Finding Nemo high in order to talk to Dory.
I'm up
And
to the challenge.
but again, though, to your point, in Arrival, they made a very, very compelling and elegant way of showing the complexities of trying to understand, let alone it took this one person to come to the understanding of, wait, that's a language. I've looked at this long enough. I can see the differences in this, that, and the other. This is the way they talk. And then coming up and figuring out how to decipher the language itself, it was it was grinding to me because in the background, that humanity is just wanting to shoot.
Sure.
Like
Right.
you
There's
better
only
you
so much
better
you can do at that point.
yeah, you better figure out this language real quick because in the movie they're all in different parts of the world, and they're leaving it up to humanity to okay, talk to us. I mean, if you really like think about that movie, it's like they go to different locations all at one time. Everybody wants to shoot, and they're only just like saying, "Okay, let's have a dialect." And it's only one fucking person on the planet that
Right.
comes to the conclusion, this is a language. They're trying to talk to us. Don't shoot everybody. And then this other person has to tell everyone else on the planet with their finger on the button, hey, we got a person here that thinks this might be a language.
But she could be wrong.
Yeah,
And we could be vapor.
let's hold off, see if she can come up with something. And if she can't, we're gonna shoot all that we got and hope for the best. Because really, drop the guns, people. These huge obelisk-looking things just landed in multiple places around the world. Oh, and when you go in them, gravity's fucked. It's its own little gravity system inside. What are you What are you talking about? We're gonna shoot something. Come on, y'all. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing. So in any case, go ahead. I'm sorry. I
No,
just
no, no, you're fine, you're fine.
love it.
I'm writing down a note real quick. So, um,
So
you know how I am with my notes.
the notes that they, speaking of which, the notes that they wrote themselves, and I think the levels of it.
Fucking A.
How how is that for you? Because I have to be honest. It was a leftover movie for me. Meaning I watched it the first time and then I enjoyed it even more the second time.
Yeah, I'll have to definitely watch it again.
I think it's one of those where it's like when you look at it, when I looked at it the second time, the weight of what she was having to bear was even more, it was even more apparent and distinct the second time I saw it.
Really.
Yeah,
Because
I think
she was rocking it out, man. I would have cracked.
yeah, I think it's like once she knew everything that she knew and then still went forward with it, because that's how things went. Oh yeah, forgot. Hey everybody, we're gonna be spoiling the fuck out of these movies that we talked about. So
Right.
if
Please
you
refer
haven't
back to the
seen this,
disclaimer where I said that if
yeah,
we offend you, we're sorry.
if you haven't seen Arrival,
Go see it. It's a great
okay,
movie.
okay, use this as a guide. It's Amy Adams and you know you know
You know,
some other
some other
people.
people,
I don't
some
want to ruin it
extras.
for you. Yeah, I don't want to ruin it for you. We already mentioned Amy Adams, so I don't want to ruin it for you. There's some other people. Be pleasantly surprised. Um, so it's like when she learns everything and how her relationship with her love interest then deteriorates because of it, because she
Hmm.
knows everything.
Well, God, that's got to be fucking uncomfortable. You know what they want to
Yeah,
talk to you about, but fuck, you're just trying to love them.
yeah, but I mean, like he's like, why even go through it if you know this is the result? Like you're gonna. So basically, that's when you watch it the second time, you're like, oh shit, she's doing
You're
this.
right.
Like you're watching in the beginning of it, and you're like, wait, no, this is happening.
Oh my god, my brain just got fucked just now.
Yeah, it's like you're watching it, and you're like, God, she's going through all of this, knowing that she's about to go through all of this, and she's still going through all of it because now that she and it was the beauty of it was like learning the language now allows you to experience time in a whole different way.
Sure. Well, and dimensions.
Right. So her way of solving something, her ability to solve the key moment in the movie was the fact that she learned the language
Mm-hmm.
and then could ask the person that she's never met the question in order to help it throughout time. So it's a lot of like you're watching when you watch it the second time, I was realizing I was watching so many different time jumps, but yet it wasn't time jumps because she's experiencing it all at the same time,
Right.
which is why she was able to know the answer to the question to that
Mm-hmm.
most pivotal moment. She was able to know it without ever talking because she's caught up to her future self basically to get the answer she needed. Which
So
to
it
her, she was saying that's how the aliens think and that's how they exist,
they
which
be
is how
one upping
they
each other.
yeah, well, which is why they came to Earth because they know they
Right.
have to
We're gonna
come to Earth.
destroy it.
They have to go to Earth because they know in the future they will be in a battle and people of Earth will help them. And so we need to go ahead and get there and establish this line of communication. So in the future, when we come back, they'll know, hey, these are the people, and we'll have taught them our language, which will amp them up technology wise in order for them to help us later in the future. It's an amazing movie and
I believe
story,
so.
and just the way it's just like it's done. It's like fucking hell. Do you think that like you were saying earlier, like, the probabilities of something like that to happen. Do you think that humanity would be open to something like that happening? Or do you think we
um,
just want to shoot the shit? We'd fuck around and find out.
um, I think that there would be so many different ways that people would try to handle it
Hmm.
that it's impossible to say one way or the other. But I think that some people would lose their fucking brains.
Hmm.
Some people would like just snap and start fucking murdering everybody.
Hmm.
I mean, some people would riot. Some people would. I mean, really, what are you going to do with a fucking new TV, you dumbass?
Right. Yeah. That was,
But go ahead, you
yeah.
know. Um, and then some people would be like, we need to nuke it. You know, some people. I mean,
Hmm.
there's a ton of things that, and who knows? Maybe plans are already in
Right.
place.
Maybe we're
You know, for
already
that we don't
experiencing that.
know,
Yeah.
right?
Maybe
I
we're
mean,
already
because we all know that
experiencing.
Mars is actually inhabitable. So, um,
So yeah, I think that those possibilities you were just talking about was adequately on display in that movie too, because you could see footage from other countries and people were rioting.
hmm
People were
yeah,
like, "No, fuck this. We need to go ahead and just. Why are we waiting on this other country to figure out something? Let's go ahead and just blow this one away."
yeah, but how terrifying! Because once one starts, then
Yeah, yeah,
everybody's going to do it.
yeah. It's that I think is like that was the thing that was very it was very interesting because everything was pivotal on this communication and this ability to hey guys, we're going to give you a puzzle. If you guys can figure this out, then you guys are worth fucking with, on a
Sure.
galactic level. If you guys are just gonna
Which is
cave,
pretty bold for us to say because they're the ones that came here.
no, no,
So
no,
they're fucking with us.
no, I'm saying the aliens are thinking that way
Oh,
for
okay.
us because
Right.
because I mean, look, we got it, we got to work together. If you guys aren't there yet, then we're gonna
We're
take
going to
this.
go on to the next place.
Yeah, so it was one person on the planet that figured this out, and that one person was able to spread this information out to other people. I just I think that
Well, they
if we do have something like that going on, I, you're right. I don't think I don't think we're in the know.
right. And if they were to announce that something like we were quote unquote like under attack or, something like that,
Mm.
I've already told you what I'm going to be doing. I'm either going to be having sex or taking a nap.
Yeah, I mean, and like we were just saying, hey, if anybody from India wants to contact us, that's cool. If anybody from, I see you, Roswell, New Mexico. I see you listening to us too. And if anybody there wants to chime in, feel free to email us.
Maybe it's the aliens.
I think it's an interesting concept to where that could occur. Is it possible that eventually we're doing shit and we're gonna just fuck up an opportunity? Yeah, I think I think that's possible too. Because humans have this weird assessment of ourselves that we are the smartest, best, most
Right?
capable. We can handle whatever comes what may. Um, we know we're the conquerors.
We're the
We're
best.
apex. Yeah, we're apex. Mind you, never been off this fucking planet, but we,
Fair. But we barely just stepped 1 foot off of this
we
planet one time.
yeah, we've not even colonized our own moon. But hey, man, if aliens come over here, we're gonna fuck the
It's
motherfuckers
made of
up.
cheese.
We're gonna fuck the motherfuckers up. They're not ready for
Yeah.
our bombs and
Right.
missiles.
Come and
They
take it.
they don't know. They don't know what
I'm
shit.
sorry.
They don't know what the fuck they're fucking with. Who the hell, fucking fuck them up with the fucking.
Go home.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't get it.
You
They
don't. You're going to literally be vapor in just a
they,
second.
they traversed space. Uh,
Space time dimensions. Probably like there was a wormhole involved at some point. We'll have to
they
touch base with Neil
they
just to figure
they
that out. But
traversed space. Like like that one that you sent me where you were saying we got to talk about it. We're about to. The whole crop circle thing. What the fuck,
okay,
man?
you keep going. I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The whole
I'm
crop
sorry. I got to
circle
pee.
thing, like there was a link that you sent me, and it was like, okay, we send this out here, we're gonna send out the radio wave and see who can respond back, and we're gonna send them with this fucking stupid looking pictograph that explains what humanity is and who we are and our accomplishments and all this, blah, 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 blah. And apparently, we get a you know galactic text back. There's a response, and they respond by just doing these crop circles. If I remember the story correctly, they respond sending these crop circles. And one is another shitty looking pictograph of what we sent, and the other is a fucking face, a face, a face. The fuck, and it's very interesting because it's like, okay, whoa, wait, is that them? Is that a picture of who received it? And they responded, and they just said, "Hey, like Mississippi picks a, hey, show me your face." It's like right up there with Facebook and Instagram. You finally connect me. Hey, send me a picture of you. Here's me. And here's a picture of me, my tits out. Show me yours. I don't. Okay, fine. Uh, and I get like the face is amazing. The pictograph, I guess they sent another one because they figured, oh, we sent this amazing face. That's probably too much for them because they sent us this shitty pictograph. So we need to respond in an equally shitty pictograph of what we're all about. And they never really say like what it meant or okay, what did we what did we decipher from the what did we decipher from the alien pictograph that was sent? Don't know. Like
Oh yeah.
nobody's really here's what our pictograph meant, and here's what the aliens pictograph meant.
You were
All I
cracking
know
me up, by the way.
all I know is they sent a picture of a face. Like, hey, um, check this out. This is me. Show me a picture of you. Oh, you just sent this shitty
Oh no,
little.
that was the first selfie.
Yeah, you should. Not
No.
galactic selfie. Like it came light years away. Just whoop. Here you go. And by the way, I'm gonna draw it on your surface. I'm gonna draw it on the surface of your planet.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Like, oh, that's aren't you not? Look at you. You're sending me radio waves.
You
Awesome.
can do it. Yay, good for you. You're
Oh,
smart.
look at the pictograph. It's all fucking crazy. But they tried. They tried. Okay, we're gonna respond. I'm gonna
Maybe
fuck
one
them.
day
You
they'll
know,
learn.
there's probably some alien people with the same kind of mentality as here. Fuck them, man. They don't know what the no 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 no
They're
no
like,
no
bitches,
no
we
no
came
no.
to you.
Look, I'll respond to them. I'll send them a picture of me. Okay, and and they seem a little hard to comprehend. So I'll send them a pictograph of us, of what we're all about. Okay. Okay, cool. They won't understand it because they don't have the same technology, but fuck it. At least they'll see that we could scribble on, lines just like them. They put a face on the ground.
Right.
And
And I'm
then,
pretty sure it had duck face. I'm just saying.
and then the pictograph. We can't, like, as humans, we can thump our chest and say we're able to, yeah, we're able to thwart whatever comes. We can't.
We
Just
can't do
stop.
shit.
Just stop. Just stop lying. I mean, just stop. It's right up there with the dude. "Oh, I can fuck 8 bitches a night. No, you can't. Just stop.
Right.
Just
This
stop.
is why we should stop giving out participation awards.
After two, you're ready to sleep. And yes, um, yeah, the participation awards. Yeah, absolutely. Like, look,
And
we
the
need to
second when you had to think about your sister.
yeah, it's like fucking no. But yeah, I think we have I think we have a misconception of where if humanity can sit back and just say, you know what, we haven't made shit. We really haven't. We haven't made shit. Okay, we're dilly dallying with and dibble dabbling with shit that we kind of think is cool, but every once in a while, something out there shows us, look at this. You can't do that, can you? Look at that. It's still showing us that, hey, um, you guys are still playing with Play-Doh.
Right.
You guys, look at this pyramid over here.
Like we
Can you
did that exactly. I was going to say we did that a long time ago.
look at this pyramid over right here? Y'all still can't figure this shit out. Okay. All right. Cool. Um, well, we got that all over the planet. How did that happen? Don't know, do you? Okay, great. Keep 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 sucking on that lozenge. Uh, here's some stuff from another planet. We're just gonna scribble on your ground. Yep,
Look,
yep.
this is what they showed us, okay? And they're smarter than you.
You sent
Oh,
radio waves.
okay.
You sent radio waves. We did a focused terraforming of your planet in a to so that you can see what we look like. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Like we can't. We just can't. And I think it's interesting because we have incidents like that, and we have in the background people saying what if we're doing it?
What do you mean?
And like, and this is where the Roswell people are probably going to really email us, but
Please do.
there's
I wish you. I dare you to double
there's
dog.
there's particular there's people that believe that we've reverse engineered the things that have come on the planet, and now we're making up our own technology, and thus how we're able to do things like stealth technology, how we're able to make these big leaps and bounds with other tech that just seemingly come out of nowhere. And this has happened before in the past where we've come with into new inventions or the proliferation of new tech, and you do certain things in order to make sure that certain people can't um you know they won't be believed that they see it. And that's happened with jet engines. With the first jet craft, pilots used to dress in gorilla suits so that if anybody saw them, they would never be believed. um and so there's a
Wait,
clutch of
what?
so airplanes used
Because
to
I
be.
took a gummy earlier, and I'm not sure
Yeah,
if you said what I just thought you said.
yeah, I did. So airplanes used to be propellers, wings.
Hmm.
There was no jet engines. Okay.
Right.
So when those were being developed before mass public knew about them, pilots would, test pilots and others were working on it. And as the reports go, the pilots that were flying these aircraft that never been seen before, they only certain people knew about them. So there would be other pilots on the base
Right.
that didn't even know they were developing and testing these types of
Okay.
aircraft. So for deniability to be rampant, some of the pilots would dress up either fully or just wear the mask of a gorilla
Shush.
and then fly the planes. And so that if anybody outside of the circle of people that knew about it saw them, it was like, I saw this plane. It was flying without a propeller, and it had a thing that made a lot of noise. Like it was flying so fast. I've never seen anything like that. Really? Yeah. And it was a man. He was flying. It was a person flying. What did the man look like? It looked like a gorilla. So a gorilla was flying a
Right.
plane
Here you go.
without
Here's your lobotomy. Enjoy.
without yeah. And so it was a way of culturing of developing uh deniability and then making it so that anybody that saw it automatically fell into the crazy, categorized as being crazy. And so people would be reporting this, and they would get pulled off to the side, and their superiors would have to question them and all that kind of stuff to see if they were like even fit to be in the military anymore, because they're spouting crazy stuff because
Jesus.
only a few people knew about them. So could so the argument then comes into play of argument, discussion, whatever, comes into play is like, is this happening now? And we're basically those people on the base that are seeing these weird things, and it must be aliens, but really not. It's us. It's like that's the conversation that's happening now, where you're seeing the Tic Tacs and you're seeing the UFO is now changed to
Sure.
UAP, and okay,
Right.
everything is UAP now. What happened to UFOs? It's unidentified aeronautic
Mm-hmm.
aeronautical phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like that kind of thing. Are we really developing stuff, and eventually there'll be a slow rollout of certain things like stealth technology, like different type of crap, like the way jets look now, completely different than what they used to look like. And it's like some weird ass shit. Is that even supposed to fly? But it is. And it's flying faster than any of the shit that we've ever done before. We're just doing more capable stuff than ever before. So that's the discussion where people are like really thinking that some of this technology is either being passed down or being shown how to do it. And if so, who is doing that? Who is helping us along in order to make that happen? And so it's kind of interesting when you get people receiving messages from elsewhere, supposedly, and you never really hear about this kind of shit. Like 10 foot, 8 to 10 foot tall aliens just landed in your backyard. And now all that shit's gone and the people are gone. It's like, okay, well, I guess so. And strangely enough, after we fucking talked about that shit, Roswell started listening to us.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Come at me, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't come at me. Catch
I
me
was gonna
outside. How
say,
about that?
go to her because you know
No, I
what,
just have too much to do.
I
Don't
need
come
some
to me. I
sleep.
don't have
I'm
time for you.
good. I'm like, I don't need to wake up
You got bigger fish to fry than
with a
me.
thermometer in my belly button. I don't need that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm like one of those limp French fries. There's no fight in me.
All right.
You're not gonna have any fun with me.
So talking about limp French fry and fight,
About
teeth
teeth.
was teeth was teeth was everything I didn't want to see, and it was exactly why I didn't want to
Seriously.
see it. I now in my search have den, denata,
Dentata.
vaginal dentata. Yeah,
Dentata.
fucking no. Thanks for correcting me. Fuck it,
Get it
vaginal
right. Show me your
dentata.
teeth.
So
Show me your teeth.
I just it
You
was
still
a
trying to recover from that one?
well, it was interesting how they went about it. It was a little bit of a comedy thing, and I don't really care for comedy things like that. I mean, like
Really?
stick to it hard. Make it like the horror isn't really, it's not really that horrifying to
Oh,
me if
there's a
you,
whore.
well, it's not really that horrifying to me if you take the sting out of it by making it a comedy of sorts, or if
It's
it's
like
too,
tongue in cheek,
yeah,
kind of.
if it's too tongue in cheek, then like I say that even though I love Tucker and Dale.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay, well, you got to look up Tucker and Dale. It's a great movie.
Tucker and Dell
Dale, yeah, Tucker and Dale, great movie. Uh, I look at that because Tucker and Dale is really one of those things where it's just like, hey,
versus
here,
Evil.
yep, Tucker and Dale
Okay.
versus Evil. It's the movie where it's like, hey, all the stereotypical shit, cabin in the woods, teenagers and shit. We're gonna make a movie that just spotlights how ridiculous all that is, and we're gonna put two dudes in it that's just they have no association with that, and they just want to work on their summer home in the woods, and that's Tucker and Dale.
Okay.
I dig that. I don't know. I was expecting Teeth to be just like it was so
That's
weird.
where you went wrong. You were expecting
Well,
anything.
I think it was because the way I thought of it as one way, and then when it started, it was like, oh, it's like this super religious group. Oh, okay. Oh, they're going there. Okay, I get it. And the absent. Oh, this is so funny. This is weird. This is weird. They're gonna make a horror out of this. Okay, let's see where this goes. And she's trying to, she's finding herself kind of thing. It was a growing movie, coming of age kind of movie kind of thing. And then she's dealing with this whole thing about special vagina. Uh, and then it
What
got
makes it special?
weirder with the whole brother and the brother and like you wanted to feel for certain people, but then they were just rushed along. Like the mom had some health issue. What the fuck was it? Don't know. But mom,
Well, the doctor was dealing with a lot too.
yeah. And then the next thing you know, she's, confiding in this one dude and then boom, chompity chomp. And wow. And like, wow. And and now it's a weird thing. Like she's trying to, and I got it. I got it was making reference to her figuring out and finding out her own sexuality and then enjoying controlling understanding herself, loving herself kind of thing, and then taking that power and your vagina has power. It's all these underlying tones. It was really weird. But then it went crazy with the whole vigilante pussy angle. It was
Hey,
like
look, fuck around, find out,
so I
okay?
mean, but then it became a like now I'm going to be now I'm going to use my vagina to get
For the
like
good.
I'm gonna let people fuck me just so I can chomp their dick. Or or as in the last guy, I'm gonna let people fucking tongue fuck me so I can chomp their tongue off. Yeah. And she was just like that and she just gave this look like, yeah, that's gonna be my life. And she was like good with it. She was like, yep,
Well, she hungry, okay?
yep.
Give the girl a snack every once in a while. Hell.
Nah, it didn't eat. It always would spit the dick out. And it was like
Well, I can't blame it.
it was weird because like the last victim it she kind of held on to it for a little so you can get the real dramatic effect of her like relaxing and letting it out
Right.
and then you're like wow it's pierced and everything wow and then they just kind of comically ruined it by having the dog come in and eat it and everything. It's like okay this dude
It's
is bleeding
terrible. It's
this dude
terrible.
this dude is bleeding out and the
Right.
last thing he's gonna see is
His dick
mother
going down a dog's
is
throat.
is mother chewing the dick. And mother, by the way, everyone, that's what he called his Rottweiler. What the fuck ever. So yeah, it was just a very, very interesting thing
And you loved it, right?
because because she figured out that she could control it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because she was
It's like when Elsa on Frozen,
okay.
you know, when she realized that she can control it with her heart. Yeah.
We just made the jump from a chick just dropping just dropping half of a dick out of her vagina. And and we're 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 saying, it's like this kids movie.
It's like this ice queen that I know about. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
both fucking cold.
right. Sorry.
And the
You were
connections
making the
there.
connection. Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, it was a stretch, like stretch
No,
Armstrong
no, no. You
stretch.
float. No, fuck you. You flowed right into Frozen. There was no. I think I can do this with Frozen. No, you're like it's like the Elsa. Like you spoke to me. You spoke to me like I have an Elsa poster up behind me. Like we all know this fucking. Let me just tell you right now, I've never seen Frozen. I'm
You
not going. I'm
haven't?
not gonna see it for the. I'm not gonna see it for the
Are you
podcast. Fuck that.
sure?
Fuck that. No,
You know,
no.
I can come and visit you and we can watch it
God,
together.
pass
And
on
then you
that.
could murder me in my sleep,
Is
and then it would just
a.
be the dude.
I am a okay. I do not
You
need to see
come
Frozen.
on.
I've had it playing in the background way too much for me to want to see it.
You know what? I think you need to let it go.
Like yeah, see, there you go.
Let
Like
it go.
Like that's the same with a lot of fucking. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie straight. I never
A
sat
hoo
through
hoo.
Harry Potter. I've never sat through that
Oh,
shit
okay. It's good
either.
stuff.
I've never
I mean,
sat through that.
I'm not like obsessed, but yeah, it was fun.
Right? Yeah. Well, you know what? Elderly people watch the same shit over
Oh,
and
and they
over
watch
and
a
over
lot of
and
the
over.
Hallmark Channel and Lifetime, right?
Hallmark, goddamn
And
Hallmark
Game Channel.
games, Hallmark
Hmm.
games. Um, and they refer to the people as the character.
Like the guy on
And
Skinwalker Ranch,
you have to fucking know them
the scientist with the hair.
because they're talking to you as if you know who the fuck they are.
Yeah, y'all are family. Of course.
So
The
I was
spiky
watching.
hair guy, he's
So
family.
it's like um, mom was talking. So I was watching it, and Draco was on the show, and I was like, "Wait, who? Draco?" So he was
Dragon.
on. He was on. No, the fucking character from Harry Potter.
Oh,
And
okay. Sorry.
yeah, you see how fucked up it is already, right? And
Fair.
I'm like, wait, that you weren't watching. You were watching Planet of the Apes, but Draco is in it. No, that's Harry Potter. Yeah, but he's in Planet of the Apes too. Okay.
Let's
So
see.
wait, Drake. Okay. Okay. So
Hmm.
what? Okay, great. You have to
Pardon?
keep keep in mind this is also like I had to explain that Harley Quinn was not her name. That person's name is Margot Robbie. Okay, that it is. Yeah.
No, but she's who she is, right?
No, her name is Harley Quinn. Nope. Nope. It's Margot
Nope. I
Robbie.
don't mean to. I don't mean to blow your mind today, but nope.
It's so her name, and again, like I've said in the previous episodes, my mom will say something to you slower and repeating it as if she's
Because it makes it
trying,
truer.
yeah, as if she's trying to change your mind,
Mm-hmm.
but she can't. So it becomes frustratingly more and more slow. So her name is not Harley Quinn. No, it's not. It's Margot Robbie. Harley Quinn. Nope. Margot Robbie. Is
That's
it?
funny.
Is it? It's. Mm, and then she'll look at it. It's like that says Margot. I don't think.
Oh goodness.
I don't. I don't. I still think it's Harley Quinn because you're saying Margot. Rob, you're saying Margot. That's Margot. So, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm gonna. Well,
Well,
well, I'm gonna. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna call her Harley Quinn. You know what? You can call her
you can
whatever
do
the
that.
fuck you want. I'm
Call her
just saying.
cinnamon.
I'm just saying that person has a real name. Whatever the fuck you want to do with that information is for you. It's for
Here's
you.
sometimes though, try to think about it from this perspective. Whenever she's really convinced that her name is Harley Quinn, you should tell her that sometimes she plays a character where she's Margot.
Mm, right, right.
Because then she'd be like, "Oh, she does." I'm like, "Mm-hmm, she
No,
sure does."
no, because she exists elsewhere. She's like, you know what? I saw Harley Quinn in. So Harley Quinn's gonna be Barbie. Yeah, yeah. So
That's hilarious.
that's crazy.
I don't know how I feel about the whole Barbie thing.
How can Harley Quinn be Barbie also? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I think that's why they call it movies.
Time
I
travel.
think that's why they call it movies. I think they can, makeup and they can do whatever we want with makeup. Yeah.
So, have they been watching anything in particular?
Um, my elderly likes to watch one in particular likes to watch Animal Planet.
That's going to be your dad, right?
No, Nat Geo.
Is that your dad?
Mm-mm. He
Your
just
mom?
he just watches whatever. Nat Geo,
Okay, that was a trick question.
Nat Geo Wild,
Okay,
Discovery.
sounds like a fun day. Okay.
Um, some Hallmark is thrown in there if any of the other channels are repeats, which they all are repeats. I don't know if anybody else.
Every time.
I don't know if anybody else knows this, but Bonanza is not new. Uh, Wagon Train, not new. Uh,
Rawhide,
the
also not
rifle,
new.
the Rifleman, not new. So all of those motherfuckers are repeats, but yet they're always on. So when you get to the point that you can know what episodes you're seeing, you're like, fuck this shit. So
Like,
that
I've seen this
happened.
3 times already. This is bullshit. We
Yeah,
know what he's going to do.
yeah, yeah. Mark falls off, he falls down a cliff and gets knocked out. Okay, yeah. Mark falls off of the horse all the time. Mark, Mark's a, Mark's
You're
a shitty
fucking clumsy.
Mark's a shitty son. He works extra. Okay, in this episode, he works an extra job to get his dad a saddle. Okay. Why are we watching this? Why are we watching? Okay, god damn it.
It's
That,
important.
and then there's Dr. Pole, so you can see all the so you can see all the prolapsed anuses you want.
God, you're selling it. I'm
Yeah,
coming to visit.
yeah. Then there's the I forget the name of the show, but it's oh, Homesteaders, the Rainies. I kind of I kind of dig that show because it shows a lot of stuff that you can do if you're working doing a home, developing your own homestead. I kind of dig it. Um,
I
but
bet I
then
would love it.
huh?
I bet I would love it.
Oh, it was one episode. God damn it! I can't believe I'm talking about an episode, but I'm gonna make it so much you. It was one episode where I did think of you because it was this one chick. She was living. She had her own homestead. I forget how many acres she had. She had her own homestead, and she had done all kinds of shit herself. Like
Yeah.
she put her house together. She had a garden going. She had all this shit. I'm like, this is the sexiest woman I've seen right now. Like
Right?
God damn it, she did all that. That's so
Hmm.
fucking sexy. But where she was living, I think it was in Alaska, where she was living, she can't disrupt the land. It's against the law. So she couldn't figure out how to create a bridge to this other portion of the land. It was her land, okay,
Right.
but she couldn't take any machinery or tractor or anything like that to build a bridge into the river because that would disrupt the ecosystem.
Hmm.
And so it was illegal. And she was like, I don't fucking know how to do this. So she got the Rainies that was part of the show um, to come and help her do it because she was, trying to figure out because on the other side of this stream, river, whatever, it wasn't like a roaring river kind of thing. She just didn't know how to do it because she she was what do you what do you call it?
Prepper?
Oh yeah. Prepper, absolutely. But she oh fuck, she was into herbs and medicinal uh, qualities of herbs, and so all across on that other side were all of the fucking herbs. She like every one that would give you an orgasm is over there. Like anything, like elderberry and this and that, and I get these and I put these together and I make this, and it's like, but it's all over
Hmm.
there. And so she was needing to create a bridge so she could basically harvest these,
Sure.
but because it was just a little treacherous at points because she'd had right now she's like, okay, I got to go over there with a bucket and try not to get swept down the river and then come back
That
one
sucks because
bucket
it's
at
her
a
own
time.
land.
Come back with one bucket at a time. You're soaking wet, so you got to dry off because otherwise you're gonna. So yeah, it was a cool episode with that. How to develop a garden that bears and whatnot can't get in because the moose and the bear were just going through her
Oh,
garden every time. So she was
I'm
trying to figure out
sure.
how to do that. So it was very cool to watch that shit. Um, the other shit, nah, I get it. All the judge shows. She watches every fucking judge show, every one of them. The
You
only
should get
one,
her involved in the city council, the
no,
local city council meeting recordings.
no,
Do you
Jesus,
understand how much of a hoot she would have?
no, Jesus Christ, no.
You
No, God, oh God, oh my
feeling
God.
sick to your stomach?
Oh my God. Just like who will get kicked out of office the quickest? She would, ma'am, you gotta go. And
No,
another
I'm not saying don't have her be part of it, but sometimes they'll play the city council meetings live on TV or the
hmm
recorded ones on TV.
hmm
Get her involved in that drama.
Oh, I've seen those. It's like so like wow.
Grainy.
Like what is happening? This is happening right now? Oh, I
They're
forget
not
what
going to give
city.
them money for the park, are they? It's not going to be approved. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. It's that, but it's like it's so bizarre when you watch those things. Like you know we can see you, right? You know this is being recorded, right?
Right,
I
stop
forget
picking
which
your nose, Nancy.
I forget which city it is. It's one that I've watched. I think it's on YouTube. It's one that I've watched, and it's just like mayhem the whole time. It's like, how is this city even functioning? Who? Wait, they
We
are
need to burn this to the ground and start over.
they are almost coming to blows just over traffic lights. What the fuck is going on in this city? This is a city that people are living in. I have to look it up and send you the link. It's several videos of this council. It's just nonstop. No, you shut up. Oh, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. It's like, wow, yeah, this is okay.
This is awesome. Y'all are getting along. This is
You
good
all,
stuff.
yeah,
Progress.
you are all voted in. So you're just, you know what? We're gonna be open and honest. Every meeting, yeah, that's right. Fuck you. Okay, cool. Good start.
Hey, have you seen that guy, the old man judge, and he's like in some like somewhere in Pennsylvania, and he's like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? He's the
yeah,
cutest thing.
yeah. I've seen clips of that guy.
He's so funny.
It's very, very interesting where when you watch judges that sort of it's not that they don't give a shit. They just really take into account that people are actually trying, people are actually doing the best they can, and then some of the stuff that's just super ridiculous, like why do we even have this person in here?
Right.
I'm
Pick
like,
your
okay,
battles.
come on. This person wasn't trying to do a crime. But here we are with a 94-year-old woman that's trying to drive,
With a
and
trunk full of meth.
yeah, she happened to do something wrong. Let her go. And then, yeah, you got somebody with a trunk full of meth saying they want the car back or whatever. It's like, no, fuck you, get out of here. You had a trunk full of meth. Is
Oh, I
that?
thought grandma had a trunk full of meth.
Oh no, no, she was
Sweet
trying.
old lady?
Yeah, she was just driving.
Okay.
She was just driving, sweet old 94-year-old lady ish, and cop pulled her
Hmm.
over, and it's like, okay, come on, let her out. Come on, come on. why are we?
Right. What a
Why are
leeway
we?
here.
Yeah, why did we even make her come to court? What is going on here?
Right. She
It's
was a
just,
hazard just getting here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Get
right.
her home and keep
Yeah,
her there.
yeah. You're jeopardizing lives by keeping this person driving. You just let her go, and that's like what I saw the other. They this is pretty old where there's this other judge that recognizes this person she used to go to school with, and like how she remembered him and how he turned out to be. She reflects on that while she's giving him his court date. she
Hmm.
it's a very, very interesting thing. The judge is just sitting there, she's like, did you did you go to whatever the school, I forget, did you go to the school? And he's like, yeah. And then all of a sudden it just clicks on this dude. And he's like, oh shit. And
Right.
she's like,
Damn.
I remember you. We went to school together. It's like, oh my God. And he just loses it. He starts crying. And she's like, wow, that's just crazy. I never. And she's talking like, yeah, you were a great student. Everything she said was like of someone that you would not have thought would be in the situation he's in.
Right.
And she's like, I can't believe that's you. It's like, wow. Okay, well, it's good seeing you.
Wrong
Hope,
turns in life, you know?
yeah, it's good seeing you. Hope things turns out better for you. But yeah, it's just like those types of shows. I'm all for. I'm all for that. And courtroom TV, watching people go fucking ape shit and start eating their lawyer in the head. I'll watch those, but
I have standards.
I'll watch those. Yeah, right. I'll watch those. Judge Judy, come on. I mean, I get it.
When I was pregnant, I didn't realize I was pregnant at the time. Um, but every day we were in Wisconsin, every day I would come home from work. I would get on I had a exercise bike, and I would get on my exercise bike and I would watch Judge Joe Brown and Judge Judy, and that was my jam.
Jesus Christ, Joe Brown. Yeah, Judge Judy. She's still on it. Still on that shit. and
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's made an empire.
she's got a new show now. Uh,
Really?
yeah, uh, Judge Judy fucking court. It's very very redundant. It's like Judge Judy. It was Judge Judy, and it's like now Judge Judy Court. The fuck ever. Um,
You're killing it, man.
yeah,
You
I
really
know.
are.
It's like I'm totally fucking it up. It's like the new show is now Judy's Court. I think it's what
Judy's
it's
Court.
called.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Judy's
Yeah,
Court.
Judy's Court. Yeah, I think that that's it now. But
I have to check that out.
it's like okay, whatever. Um, but yeah, she changed the show, and then when she changed the show, um,
Did she have to change the show because she was no longer judge? And now it's an actual like I don't is it real still? Is she still a
no, I
judge?
think yeah, she's still a judge. I think it's just like okay, we gotta spruce this up. We gotta freshen this up and get. I think after a while, different shows hunt for for a new demographic. And I think for
Fair.
her, they were in. I think for her, they were probably in. After the pandemic and everything, they were like, okay, we got to do a new show now. We can get that going. And I think that was pretty much it. But Judy Justice, that's the name of the show. Yeah, Judy
Oh.
Justice.
Isn't there one called Judy Court? Or Court Judy?
That might
I
have
don't
been
fucking
like
know.
a possible name, but the new one is Judy Justice. Um,
Mm.
it's kind of it's kind of weird. Uh, that she did that and people were upset because the bailiff didn't go wasn't in the new show. She has a new
Oh,
bailiff.
really?
Yeah,
The black guy? I liked him.
she has a new bailiff. Um,
Well, maybe he wasn't cutting the mustard. You know what I mean?
I think that dude said fuck it.
He's like, this bitch is fucking crazy.
Well, no, it's like okay, so the guy in question, the guy we're talking about, real quick, and I know we're running out of steam here, but um, Bird, he's the bailiff, Bird. Um,
He was the black guy, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and like, oh, she's got a younger bailiff now, and on her new show, and it's like, oh
Oh,
wow,
goodness.
why couldn't you keep Bird? You had to go get a younger guy. It's like, okay, you know what? I think dude was like, fuck it. I mean, it's all women on this new one, I think, or I don't know. In any case, look, she had Bird on the show on Judge Judy. He was on that sumbitch for 25 seasons.
Seriously.
25 seasons. And they're like, well, why
Damn,
did
I hope they gave him a good retirement.
it's like why didn't he like come on. Dude's
Just let him
okay.
ride it out. Damn.
Dude's okay. He's A-O fucking K. He was on that show for 25 seasons. He's 65. At top, he was getting $1 million a season.
Yeah, you think?
No, that's the reported amount.
Oh, okay.
He was getting just he has said this that he got over $1 million a season.
Okay.
25 years. I mean 25 seasons
Mm-hmm.
over $1 million. I think he's okay.
Yeah,
I think Bird's okay now. I mean,
hopefully.
he was
If not, I can
perplexed.
send him some money.
I mean, he was perplexed about it. He was like, oh, well, they didn't want me to
What do
go
you
back.
do?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm
Things
perplexed because
happen.
he's like, I'm perplexed and dismayed because no one has ever discussed the new series with me. Um,
What
and so
guys? Am I not coming?
and so people were upset with Judge Judy because Bird wasn't going to be on the new show. Yo, Bird was on this show for 25, let's just say it, 25 years. He's on the show for 25 years. He's getting somewhere around a million a season. Um, and so it's getting about 47 million annually because she's getting a shitload.
Oh, sure.
Because it,
Well, and court costs.
I mean, she's getting a shitload because it's her fucking show, everybody.
Right.
It's Judge Judy. It's not Judge Judy and Bird. It's Judge Judy. It's it's like dude is getting a fuckload of money. He's okay. He's a-okay. Like he's
He'll be
moved
fine.
on. He's super fine. He's moved on.
He's on a yacht somewhere.
Oh my god. Really? He's on a yacht naked. It's like I mean, I'm never mind. I'm speaking for myself because I would be like dude he's
You
not
should have put
really
that sunscreen on.
yeah, he's really not he's 65, okay? He made a million. So, here's the report. Judge Judy's long-serving bailiff, Patree Hawkins Bird, is said to pull in more than 1 million a year for his work on his show, which typically shoots 260 odd episodes every over the course of 52 days each year. So a season that they'll shoot 260 odd episodes. So for only how okay, how upset are you? So for 25 years of your life, you only work 52 days out of the year and you get a million for that.
Right. Right.
I'm good.
I'm all set. Thanks, though.
I am
You can
a-okay.
pick someone new now.
I am a-okay. Oh, and I'm getting royalties from all the from,
Reruns
yeah.
that
Oh,
my family's watching.
it's in syndication. Oh yeah, I'm a-fucking-k. Like, oh, how dare she leave Bird in the dust? That dust is super comfortable.
Shit, he flew the coop a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Hey, oh, hey.
you only have to work 52 days out of the year. You get a million for it. Good,
I want to
okay.
only work 52 days out of the year, but sadly, I gotta go. Sadly, I gotta go to work.
Yeah. So, in any case, let's end it.
Oh.
Let's end it. Sorry to keep you up so late, lady. Y'all
Man,
keep
we
going.
went long, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we went bonus this time, and that's okay.
Bonus.
Yeah, we went bonus.
We got that XP, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So everyone, hope you enjoyed this extended episode. We talked about a lot of shit. I think the pandemic thing kind of ate into the original shit we were going to talk about, but it was worth it.
That's okay. It's a rabbit hole central.
Yeah, it was worth it. That's what we do best. So hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you all have a great time with the rest of your day, night, evening, or whatever you're doing, wherever you're doing it, as long as it's happy and you're happy, it's healthy, and you're being okay, nice to other people. But always remember, she's the dinosaur.
That's me.
And I'm the dude, and this is the dinosaur and the dude, the podcast you know and love. And hopefully we'll hear something from India.
Hopefully, we'll hear something in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that.
Drop this.
Yeah. In any case, love you.
I love you too.
Check you later.
All right. Deuces.
All right. Oh, and remember at some point we need to get together on the new stuff that we're gonna be rolling out.
Oh,
not now.
Maybe we can. Right, but maybe we can do a bonus. Like for real, a bonus about a bonus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, before that bonus is bonus. We need to.
I got you.
We need to we need to off pod discuss if we like what we're about to talk
Talk
about
about
the
that
bonus.
bonus
Yeah, is the bonus ready
with
to
the
be
bonus. Okay.
talked about? Yeah,
Yeah, that's a bonus about it. Okay. Yeah,
right.
you're right. Okay.
I think we've been as obscure as possible so that nobody knows what bonus we're talking about. That we're gonna bonus them with.
Yeah, it's going to be a big bonus. Wow.
I want to start using that. Next time I'm with the chicken, I'm gonna say I'm gonna bonus you right now. All right,
Oh
everyone.
my God. I got to go to bed. I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.